people say you're being objectified is demeaning.
I have never felt that in the 5 years that I've worked in this industry. If I'm honest, in the past week, I've probably received some of the worst comments from women.
Feminists are going on and on and on about how it's degrading to women. The women that are actually doing it don't feel degraded.
The feminine physique, it seems, is always at the center of some new controversy, especially when it comes to the heavies. Whether in live-action media or drawn-out fictional stories. And one medium that's currently the main target and focus for this hatred is anime, a place where beauty is still admired and appreciated. But it's something that frightens many fake fans, acting as a repellent to the AMT's activist-minded types, where just the mere sight of the heavies throws them into a total state of panic. Where you have tourists approaching watching anime like it's some Fear Factor challenge, life or death situation with the mentality of, do I even dare? For instance, with this post, recommendations for non-male gaze anime. I've been wanting to get more into anime for my boyfriend. Lord knows he sat through enough of my sci-fi and fantasy watching. I loved Full Metal, Death Note, SAO, and recently we've seen Castlevania. Tourist. The thing is, I do like anime, just not a lot of its portrayal of women, either overtly sexist and or pandering to male horny brain with extremely high-pitched and obnoxious sounding women, girls mostly, especially adult women being very childlike, and I see it everywhere in anime. That means you don't like it. Any ideas for animes without all that for a raging feminist like me? I swear these types are truly incapable of expressing their preference or taste in media without disparaging or putting down the whole medium entirely. Just another example of someone forcing themselves into a medium they have no business or interest being in, and highlights the desperation sense of FOMO that plagues modern viewers wanting to fit in. Same complaints, just a different feminist activist. Now luckily anime still embraces feminine attractive women, especially curvy ones with the heavies. And for feminists, that's like the Antichrist. You've seen this mindset already plague so much of Western media in current day, like with Microsoft warning their developers from designing curvy women characters. Something an artist who worked on South of Midnight recently confirmed, sharing a sketch of Lara Croft that easily outshines any current feminist portrayal. And speaking of Lara Croft, an example of Angelina Jolie's portrayal of Lara versus Sophie Turner's really shows the shift in approach from embracing sex appeal in current Western media versus the past, where Angelina's approach was embracing the film's wardrobe and action sequences because she knew it would satisfy existing fans of the franchise and honor the original games.
Do you see Lara Croft as this feminist hero?
No, not at all. She likes men. No, not at all. She likes men. She's not trying to be a man. She's very comfortable being a woman. No, I mean, I love my husband. I love being a girl with my husband, so I'm not out to try to be a man. I just think women are strong also.
You see all the, you can, has it got the tattoos?
Hold on. Does it have? Oh, I have a bra on.
No.
Oh.
Even stating she wanted Lara to be even more sexier in the sequel, while Sophie Turner claims Lara would be no sex bombshell in her version. The difference is, one aims to please the fans, while the other aims to please feminists, which again...
Do you see Lara Croft as this feminist hero?
No, not at all. She likes men. No, not at all. She likes men.
I remember even seeing the Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate Works art book center out notes referring to Rogue, where in the original it has a note saying, shape of the breast needs to be pretty.
Hell yes.
And in the current version, it has the note completely missing as if it was never there. With someone responding below, some notes were asked to be removed to fit current Marvel standards. Yes.
This is bullshit.
It seems both Rogue's heavies and Cake are just too much for modern day. Also, characters like Midnight and MHA being criticized for all the same reasons as many other anime characters. Midnight could have been a very interesting character, which she was, had Horikoshi not reduced her to the pervy teacher trope in the main series. And what they call a reduction, I call an addition.
Damn straight.
The activist perspective versus the fan perspective. He already had enough characters to deal with, so I'm not very critical of that fact, but she was definitely a bit of a missed opportunity. which missed opportunity for them means instant breast reduction, strip away her curvy figure, subtract her seductive, fun personality, which aligns with her quirk, and basically turn her into an insufferable girl boss. This type of thinking has led to fake fans posting censored versions of characters, whether it's taking away the heavies or just having them entirely covered up, praising and thinking it's an improvement upon the author's design rather than disrespect to the author themselves. Which brings me to this tweet, which highlights the double standard perfectly. If female fan service in shonen is automatically sexualization and objectification of women, then why don't the same feminists who thirst over male fan service, shirtless abs, oiled up muscles, tight outfits on guys, ever condemn it as objectification of men? Or is it only bad when it happens to women?
That's a good question.
And this is a good faith-based question. Why is it Tamaki in Fire Force gets so much flack, hate for her fan service, having her clothes fall off in all the best ways consistently throughout the series, but when it happens to Grey in Fairy Tail, which almost serves as the male equivalent, just a different series,
もらわなきゃ見せないわよ。
驚かすなよ。
こっちが驚いてんだけど。
しまった！つい！
it doesn't cause outrage or make headlines for activist journalist articles to condemn by saying it's unnecessary and just a sorry excuse to appeal to the female gaze, as they say with Tamaki, just vice versa. Hell, even within the same series, you had an episode where Captain Obi continuously flexed his muscles to keep the bug from biting into his skin, lending to the joke, abs of steel.
筋肉が硬すぎて水が入らない。
And him busting through his shirt by simply flexing is the equivalent of a busty chick breaking through her shirt because her bust is too heavy for any shirt to handle. No upset, outrage. If anything, Crunchyroll proudly uploads a clip of it to promote its platform. They even did an episode of a men's calendar shoot displaying them in a, what feminists will call, an objectified manner. But if I dare admire Hibana and what she has to offer, it instantly becomes problematic, which I'll never stop doing because, as I always say, we love the heavies.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Common writer, it's no problem for the guys to be working out shirtless, ripped, lean, sweating, fulfilling a girl's desire. But if I dare admire Tackle and her bustiness, voluptuous body, jiggle physics and all, which is like the equivalent of muscles being flexed, you have people saying it's disrespectful and asking, was this necessary?
Yup!
Even outside of anime, into video games, women gushing over Leon from Resident Evil.
Oh my god, the things I would do to this man that I cannot say on Twitch.tv for all sorts of reasons. Yeah.
Algorithm is horny for Leon, and I'm okay with it. Yeah, those biceps are nice. I was thinking about installing the shirtless mod.
Sherry.
They let you move the camera so you can look at his face.
Wow.
With outlets praising the character themselves. But if I dare show my appreciation for Eve and Stella Blade in any way, yeah. What y'all think? This is a pretty good outfit, right? Yeah. Let's see which ones are my favorite. Damn, the Raven outfit is woof. Skin tight, capturing the butt cheeks as as it should. Damn, look at my girl. Beautiful. And I like it with the gray hairstyle too. Yeah, the classic Damn, look at them heavies.
All right then. We'll need another hypercell.
It's automatically a problem. Violence against women, patriarchy, whatever buzzword is trendy at the moment, with the same outlets showing their hypocrisy. But real quick, for today's video, since we're discussing the heavies and protecting them, Darkness really encapsulates this sentiment well, obviously from Konosuba. Now, I've drawn her before, but I wanted to track my progress, so I decided again, and yes, I've drawn her bust a bit bigger and detailed, but you know, we love the heavy, so. Now, I really experimented with coloring the eyes, trying different shades, knowing where to darken it and where to keep it lighter, which I'm pretty proud of, because at first I thought I really messed up, but it turned out well. Experiment with more tools in my sketch kit, all the tons of pencils that comes with, so yeah. Which, if you're interested, I'll tag a similar sketch kit in this video, so. But regardless, I appreciate the love. Now back to the video. It's why I collect a shout full of feminist Karens will criticize women characters for having impossibly large breasts, but will never say the men are impossibly ripped, lean, and muscular. I guess that falls in line though with typical feminist sentiment. Men can't enjoy what they naturally find appealing. They must have their spaces, hobbies, interests constantly invaded and shamed for finding the feminine physique desirable. Because when men see male characters that women would naturally find attractive, we're just indifferent or just inspired. But when it comes to women, for some reason with attractive women characters, they get outraged and jealous. And I'm not saying it's an absolute thing, but on average, what's more likely to happen? Because the only people that hate women the most is other women, especially feminists. Feminists hate to have beauty standards they can't meet, so they must suppress those who easily meet these standards or shame them, stripping away opportunities, professions, hobbies that favor these women.
People say you're being objectified is demeaning.
I have never felt that in the 5 years that I've worked in this industry. If I'm honest, in the past week, I've probably received some of the worst comments from women applauding this ban than I have ever received in that industry. From women calling themselves feminists, they're not empowering us or supporting us. They have come out with some derogatory comments. They're insulting our intelligence based on our occupation.
Feminists are going on and on and on about how it's degrading to women. The women that are actually doing it don't feel degraded.
Feminists are a blight to women themselves, especially very attractive, stacked women who don't abide by the dictatorship of feminism as seen in the previous clip. Plenty of examples of women showing intersexual female competition I've shown throughout my videos. And when you see the women that have become in charge of Western entertainment, including the gaming industry, Hollywood, etc., it's no surprise why we've gotten the uglification of women characters, where in anime, beautiful, attractive, feminine women characters are still appreciated, which is why I say we must protect the Heavies. But that's all I have for this video. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. It's one thing for feminists to be jealous of real life attractive women, but fictional characters is a whole other low of misery. They're so quick to claim women empowerment or empowered female characters, but the moment she's too attractive, they move quick in destroying them. And when they can't destroy them, they try to claim, oh really, these characters are feminist icons, you just didn't realize. Like what they try to do all the time with Ryuko from Kill la Kill, showing their desperation and willingness to reach for the stars to forward their own agenda, but fails every time through actual true organic fan observation and just pure enjoyment. Also, if you want to support me and the content I create, consider joining my channel and becoming a member. It's much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Free think. Peace.